Today, guess what time it is? Welcome to my tea station. Tea station. So, I'm coming out of my shell because I'm a Christian, but guess what? Camera. I can see the whole world looking at me, and that is one of my fears. And God said, fear thou not. So I decided I'm opening up today. I'm coming out of my little shell. And so that was one of my biggest fear. Stand before the camera, I can see many eyes watching me. That's why I don't make videos a lot. But today I decided, you know what? I'm coming out of my shell. Thank God for that. All glory be to God. And today I'm doing a little tea station tour. So welcome. Okay. My name is Dulcie. Just want you to know that. And I'm using my tripod. I want to take it out of the tripod so I can get close up to show you my little tea station. So here we go. Now I want to show you the chairs first because I know I have to move them. They're stools. My bar stools. I'm going to show you everything right here. So these are my bar stools. These are the cushions. I don't remember where I got these cushions from. These are the stools. These are the stools. Another one here. And so we're going to move them out of the way so I can show you guys my little bar area. Okay. So this is a bar that my husband inherited from his military dad. I think this bar is made in Turkey. That's what he said. And before he passed, he told my husband's mom to give it to him as a gift. So here we are with this lovely, lovely bar. And it's old, but we keep it real good. It have a little wear and tear, I think. Like, let me show you. If you can see it right here, where my finger at, right there. But this is from Turkey, and they said it's very old. Look at, I want to show you the design. We hardly have things like these anymore. So a big shout out to Turkey for making this lovely, lovely bar. Okay, bear with me, right? Because I can see many eyes all over the world looking at me, and I'm facing my fears today. As Christians, we need not fear. And I talk that a lot, fear thou not. So I'm confessing one of my fears. But today, in the name of Jesus, I'm out of my fear. Okay, so I want to show you my doggy. I know it's a tea station, but I love dogs. This is my little dog here. Doesn't have a name yet. You see the price. It's just $7 at Ross. I have a dog, and no matter what we did, the dog would not stay put. I have a friend I was working with, and she gave me the dog. And let me tell you something. The dog jumped the fence. He goes out. He take things, bring in the yard. He made holes through the fence. I fix it. I don't know. He bores there. We fix it. He doesn't want to stay in the house. And because of that, I have to let him go, but I love him so much. It was today I have a snack for him, and I was saying, oh my gosh, I got to throw away this snack, and I feel so bad. I felt so bad. But I love dogs. They said dogs are one of men's very best friends. I love dogs. So look, no life, but it's a dog, and I love it. I have one more, but as we go along, I'll show you. So now, home. This is my happy place. Home. This is my happy place. And I want to emphasize on this. I'm not a person who goes out a lot. I like to be home. I like to watch TV. I love my TV, and I love to decorate. My kids always, my family, because I cannot talk certain things. So my family always saying to me, you're always decorating. And if I don't get a good compliment on it, I'm like, oh my God, I got to change that around. But I love to decorate, so I'm opening up to you today. They call it introvert, but I don't like that name. So I would say I'm a stay-home person. No problem with the introvert. It just sounds a type of way. But anyways, because at first when I heard introvert, I thought it was a bad thing. I said, what is this? Why this person is saying he or she's a, you know, introvert? But anyways, now I understand what an introvert is. So now I love staying home, and this is saying, home is my happy place. That's where I want to be. I'll go out like having dinner and stuff like that. Now, I'll show you here. You might see a little salt. I don't know if you guys can see it. But I sprinkle like a little salt here to remind myself I am the salt of the earth. And why I'm telling you this, when trouble comes, when problems comes, it helped me to be strong in the Lord. It reminds me wherever I see salt, you're the salt of the earth. You are the salt of the earth. You are the salt of the earth. Because today's day, there are so many challenges. So if you're seeing any little thing, it's my salt. I'm the salt of the earth. I got to have flavor. And flavor is being kind, patient. When somebody say rude things to you, got to zip it up because I'm the salt of the earth. But anyways, so this is my jar here. This beautiful jar. When I bought this jar, I bought it with, it have the basin that goes with it. I didn't know what it was, but I say I love gold and the gold was on it. I was saying, oh my gosh, this is so pretty. So pretty. And then I came home and my husband was saying, oh, these are things they used back in the days, like to wash feet. They've used a jar to pour the water into the basin and wash their feet. And I say, oh my gosh, really? I did not know that. And like, I did want to feel disappointed, but then I said, you know what? No, I'm not going to feel disappointed. I love the beauty of it and I'm going to keep it. So it is right here. I use it for a vase. This is it. I use it for a vase. Isn't it pretty? And then I bought these gold flowers. If you don't know, I'm obsessed with gold. I use these gold flowers to put in it. And I love ribbons. I'm obsessed with ribbons. So now I'm opening up, you know me. I love ribbons. So I'm the one who place the ribbons on it. These I bought. They are like dinner trays, breakfast trays. And I just use it for, you know, just to place the vase in to give it an uplift. Yeah. All right. I'm going to put back my doggy dog. Now, let me put this back also. All right. I hope you're liking my little tea station. All right. This book here, Planet Heal Thyself. I got this at a thrift store and I was wondering what it's about. But when I look, regeneration. If we eat healthy, like we can make our own food, you know, that's what I'm working on right now. I'm on a health journey. I'm trying to make my own food instead of just buy something because it smells nice and just eat it. I want to research what it's made of and all these things. But this book here is very good. Planet Heal Thyself, Jordan Rubin. Yeah, New York Times best-selling author. Jordan Rubin. So if you go to the store, books, and you see a book like this, you might want to pick up one. It has so many things, good things in it. So, all right, let's move on to over here. Look at this. This is so nice. It have the flowers and it have the bird. Beautiful flowers. So this reminds me of springtime. Even if it's winter, it reminds me of springtime. So when I see it, I say, oh, this is so nice. And the shape of it, you hardly find things like these with the oval shape, if that's the right word. This round oval shape with the bird. It looks like a mother bird. You know, if you see it open its mouth, like it have some food in it right here to give it to its, you know. Yeah. So I love this. I treasure it. I have two. I'll show you as I go along. Yeah. All right, this I got from Michaels. Michaels have some real, they say 70% off. And yeah, they have some good deals. So when I see this, I say this, I love green plants. I love like these vibes, you know, to hang on the walls. As I said, I love to decorate. I'll be switching up my room, my bedroom, my living room and stuff like that a lot. I'll be switching up. Sometimes my husband will walk in and say, oh my gosh, I can see you do a different type of stuff today. My family walk in and say the same thing. They know me. I'm always switching things up. From today, this wig won't stay put for some reason. But anyways, yeah, so this is me. This is Dulcie. Yeah. Oh, look like I have let my thing here break, but it's okay. Not worried about it. I'm just in my house. I didn't realize it, but now I see that it's broken, so you know it's time to go. And it's brand new. I bought it at Michael's. Anyways, let's go over here. No, I'll take up at the top first. What do you guys think this is? New York! I love New York. Not to live, because I like the warmth where I'm living in this state. But I love New York. I love New York, and I'm obsessed with their painting. Let me see if I can get it fully. Yeah, so now this is New York. Look at the water. And I forget what you call that. I don't remember that building. But yeah, let me see if I can get it closer. Bear with me, guys. So this is New York and the water, and you can see those boats. I tell you, I was just sitting down in my living room and just looking at it because it's so cute. I love the water. I love pretty things. It don't have to be expensive, but I love beautiful things. It's coming up to Christmas, so I'm on a budget, guys. I am on a budget. I was talking to my daughter today, and I was telling, hey, we got to go on a budget. So I am on a budget coming up to Christmas. When God bless us with money, we got to be careful how we spend it, you know. But always remember to share. All right. Guys, I want to move this and show you my Chanel. You hear me? And it's a long story about this Chanel. So, I remember when Chanel just came out. I don't know if it came out a long time, but when I'm discovering Chanel, I was so obsessed with Chanel. I love it. That's my #1 name brand, Chanel. That day I was overwhelmed. I just want Chanel. And I started looking online, and they were so expensive. So I draw a Chanel, a painting of a Chanel, and put it on my wall. That's how obsessed I am with Chanel. My daughter came in and said, what is that, Mom? I said, it's Chanel. She said, that's Chanel? I said, yes, that's my Chanel. You know, you have those days that you want something so bad. But anyways, I'm going to show you. This is Coco Chanel perfume. This is the handbag perfume. Another one. These bags are so pretty. And look at this perfume. I need to start trying out these Chanel perfumes. But as I said, bit by bit, I'm getting some Chanel in here. All right, guys. So bags, Chanel bags. Aren't they cute? Yeah, so cute. So that's my Chanel. Let me give you an overview of my little Chanel. Yeah. Yes, guys, this is my Chanel. So cute. All right. Let's put this back. All right. I'm going to dive into this now. So, I did have a coffee bar. It's broken. This is for coffee. This is for coffee. You know, this is my daughter bought it as a gift for my husband, and I took it over. He use it now and again, but he mostly will now and again go out and get a cup of coffee. I drink coffee sometimes, not all the time, but I rather tea. And so I said to myself, I was here this evening, and I said, no, I can use this as a coffee station. Not coffee station, tea station. I said, instead of going to buy, because I was planning on buying coffee pods, coffee pods. I was planning on that, but then I said no. Something said you can use that, girl, for a tea station, and I said I jumped up, and I said yes. And where I stored the tea in a drawer, I went over there and I took the tea bags out. So here is the tea. I'm gonna show you the tea bags. This one is Japanese. Let me see here. Sencha, if I'm saying it correctly, Japanese sencha, and it's green tea. I went to that store and I asked, what is Japanese sencha? I'm looking for green tea, and said this is green tea. And I use 2 bags at a time, and it's really, really good. And it's healthy. As I said, planet, heal thyself. I'm trying to do all these things.
There will be mostly sunny weather.
Sorry about that. That's my Alexa telling me about the weather. Thank you, Alexa. This one is hibiscus tea. I do research on hibiscus tea. And this thing, if you cannot sleep, I don't know for nobody, but if I drink this, I fall asleep immediately. It's good for sleep. That's my experience. I don't know for others, but that's my experience. They say it's also good like for blood pressure. To bring your blood pressure down. If you're being consistent, they said it can bring your blood pressure down. So, healthy teas. All right. But now and again, I love my coffee. Now and again, like maybe 2 times per month, I like my coffee. Yeah. So I'm also gonna, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but I might mix like coffee there, tea here. Because as I said, this is a bar, This is a bar, but I don't drink. We don't drink. I have like a bottle of wine my daughter bought for my birthday, and I'm gonna put it out here. I said, you know what? The Bible said you can drink a little wine, so I think I'm gonna start having maybe like a little bit of wine, because my birthday gift is still there, that bottle of wine. And then my husband, set it up in there and so on. And yeah, as I show you, I woke up, and when I look on the bed, it was all furnished with the bottle of wine for my birthday. But when I reconsidered, I said, nope. But I'm thinking of start drinking a little wine with water, because I cannot drink. Anyways, here we go. Yeah, concerning that, I remember one day, I was drinking when I was a little girl. We made sorrel wine, and sorrel wine uses sorrel, ginger, and they put a little rum in it, like for Christmas. And I was stepping down into a deep hole, didn't know where I was going. I was walking deep into a hole, and from that day I said, that's not for me. But anyways, guys, here we go. I want to show you this tea here. This one is hibiscus. Hibiscus Tadin. It's from Jamaica. You have different type of hibiscus. So this is hibiscus tea from Jamaica. And this one here, I don't know if this one is from Jamaica, but this one is very organic, as you can see. Let me bring it up closer. Organic. Yes, organic. And this one here is different. Yeah. All right. So now we go to the ginger. The ginger one. Okay. I think this one is also from Jamaica. Not sure. It's Grace. So I think this one is a product of Jamaica, but not sure. So this is instant ginger tea. It has sugar. So I am a honey person, so I think I drink from this 2 times. And I put a lot of water because I try to stay away from sugar. As I said, I'm on a little health journey here. A little sugar now and again, yes. I'm not gonna, stand here and lie. But I try to avoid sugar as much as I can. So this one is so good. Grace instant ginger tea. Good. All right, guys. Okay, I have another one here. So this one here, This one here is the ginger lemon, instant ginger lemon. This one also is very good, but as I say again, sugar, sugar, sugar. I wish they start making things with more honey, like a little pinch of honey, you know. So that is my tea, and this is rotatable, whatever that word is. See how cute it is. Now these are my cups. I was a Prime member on Amazon. I used to shop, I'm not lying, I used to shop a lot on Amazon. So these are where I bought them years ago, Amazon. I love my cups. I'm obsessed with my cups. And these are the saucers. So let me put it here and let you see. And this is the little slot right here to fit it in. So here we go. This is it right here. Beautiful. Isn't that beautiful? A beauty? So cool. I treasure them a lot. So let's put back this tea over here. All right, so coming over to this, as I said, it's not for tea. It's not for tea. It's for coffee. But you can turn things around, and that's what I'm doing. You know, that's what I'm doing. I'm not gonna use it for coffee and tea at the same time. So I think if I'm gonna use it for tea, I got to switch it around, like scour everything properly, let it sit in some lemon water, soak it out properly. And this, yeah, so this is it right here. Convertible. I am the one who is doing the convertible. It's not convertible, but I'm the one who is doing the convertible. Now this, my daughter bought me years ago when she was in school. The Mrs. Yeah, I love it so much. So much. Mistress. That's what it is. Yeah, like, yeah. Isn't that cute with the little red lips? You guys know I love my lipstick. When I see it, I keep it like a souvenir. But now I pull it out, I said I'm going to start using it. So that is that. That is that. And we come here again with my little dog. So this is another dog right there. This is another dog. And my candle. I love my candle. I don't light them. Sometimes I light a candle, but I love to keep my candle. It smells so good. So good. I don't remember the name of this candle.